Hello, check, 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 1, 2, 3, check. Hello, check. Hello, check, check. Hello, voice వస్తుందా? Hello. 1, 2, 3, check.
అది ఆఫ్ చేయొచ్చు. సాయి తెలుసు సుదీప్ వస్తాడండి ఒక నిమిషం మ్యూట్ చేసి.
Hello, check. Hello, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Hello.
అది కొంచెం అది ఇవ్వను కదా 2 days ఓన్లీ 1 day కదా.
Hello. I request all the students to occupy front rows. Please leave first 2 rows and occupy the remaining rows starting from third. Request to all the students to occupy front rows. There will not be any question answering session. You can occupy front rows. Request to all the students to occupy front rows. You leave first 2 rows and occupy from third row. Guys who are going back, please move forward. Please occupy front rows. Hello. Huh? Please occupy front rows. అది పట్టుకుపోయిన వాళ్ళది.
Hello. Good morning, guys. Vanilla from CS.
ఉన్నది మీరు వచ్చిర్రు, ఆ అమ్మాయి వచ్చింది. ఈమె వెన్నెల. సరే ఇద్దరు కామన్గా పాడతారండి, ఇద్దరికి వచ్చిన కామన్ సాంగ్ ఉంది ఒకటి. ఉన్నది ఇక్కడే. సాత్విక MBA, ప్లీజ్ కమ్ ఆన్ టు బ్యాక్ స్టేజ్. సాత్విక అండ్ టీమ్, ప్లీజ్ కమ్ టు బ్యాక్ స్టేజ్.
അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം, ആലിനു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം. ആലായ കര വേണം, അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം, ആലിനു ചേർന്നൊരു കുലവും വേണം. കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം, കുളത്താമര വേണം, കുളിപ്പാനായി കുളം വേണം, വേണം ആലയകര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിനു ചേർന്നൊരു കുളവും വേണം ആലയകര വേണം അടുത്തോരമ്പലം വേണം ആലിനു ചേർന്നൊരു
Dear students, so program is going to start in 5 minutes. Our guests have arrived. So again I repeat, absolute silence is required. So we expect discipline from every student here. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all present here. It is with immense pride and enthusiasm that we welcome you all to the second IEEE International Conference on Artificial Intelligence Trends and Pattern Recognition, ICAITPR 2024. This is a prestigious event hosted by Vardhaman College of Engineering, and now for the second time after 2022. It serves as a platform for trailblazing ideas, groundbreaking research, and an exchange of innovative thoughts in the ever-evolving domain of artificial intelligence and pattern recognition. Over the next 2 days, we will witness a confluence of scholars, researchers, industry pioneers, and enthusiasts from across the globe, united by a shared passion for advancing technology. We hope that this conference becomes a fertile ground for collaboration, inspiration, and discovery as we collectively push the boundaries of what AI can achieve in this ever-transforming world.
Yes, as the world witnesses rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, conferences like ICAITPR 2024 play a pivotal role in shaping the discourse around these technologies. The discussions, deliberations, and presentations during this event aim not just to explore technical innovations, but also to address real-world challenges, ensuring AI works for the betterment of humanity. Today, we are truly privileged to host such an accomplished and diverse speakers. From keynote speeches by renowned experts to technical sessions featuring advanced research, ICAITPR 2024 promises to be an enriching experience for all of us. Without further ado, let us commence this exciting journey ahead, filled with thought-provoking discussions and unparalleled learning opportunities. Welcome to ICAITPR 2024.
We are honored to invite the following dignitaries to grace the stage. Please join me in welcoming the General Chairs of ICAITPR 2024, Dr. V. Munishekhar and Dr. H. Venkateshwara Reddy, sir. The Technical Program Committee Chair, Dr. C. Raghavendra Rao, sir. The Chairman of IEEE Hyderabad Section, Dr. Y. Vijayalata Reddy, ma'am. Our patron, Dr. J. V. R. Ravindra, respected Principal, sir, Vardhaman College of Engineering. Our distinguished chief patrons, our respected treasurer, Shri E. Prabhakar Reddy, sir. Our respected secretary, Shri T. Upender Reddy, sir. And our honorable chairman, Dr. T. Vijender Reddy, sir. Our esteemed guests of honor, Mr. Karthik Ayal and Dr. Kamakshi Prasad, sir. and our esteemed chief guest for today, Dr. V. Balakista Reddy, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a warm round of applause.
To symbolize the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, we now invite our dignitaries to participate in the traditional lighting of the lamp. We request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly proceed. While the lamp is being lit, let us invoke the blessings of the divine with a soulful invocation song. The song will be performed by Miss Venala and Miss Niharika. Yes. Let me. Yeah.
Dignitaries sit and then start.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितमा महागणपतिं महादेवसुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं महादेवसुतं गुरुगुहनुतं मारकोटिप्रकाशं शान्तं महाकाव्यनाटकादिप्रियम् महाकाव्यनाटकाधिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महाकाव्यनाटकाधिप्रियं मूषिकवाहनमोदकप्रियं महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि वसिष्ठवामदेवादिवन्दितं महागणपतिम्.
With the stage illuminated, we now turn to the heart of inaugural session, the addresses by our esteemed dignitaries. Each of them brings invaluable expertise and insight to this event. It's my pleasure to request Dr. H. Venkateshwar Reddy, sir, General Chair of ICAITPR 2024, to kindly take the stage to introduce us to ICAITPR 2024.
Thank you, madam. Good morning, distinguished guests, researchers, esteemed speakers, academicians, and delegates. It is my honor and privilege to welcome our today's chief guest, respected Professor V. Balakista Reddy, sir, Chairman, TGCHE, and guest of honor, respected Professor V. Kamakshi Prasad, sir, Director R&D, JNTH, and Karthik, sir, Director Technology Delivery, Mass Mutual India, and our management, beloved, respected principals, respected Dr. T. Vijayendra Reddy, sir, Chairman, Vardhaman College of Engineering, and Secretary Sri T. Upendra Reddy, sir, Vardhaman College of Engineering, and Treasurer Sri Prabhakar Reddy sir, and our beloved principal Dr. JVR Ravindra sir, and Professor Vijayalata madam, Professor of CSC and Chair IEEE, and our Guru C. Raghavendra Rao sir, TPC Chair, ICAITPR 2024, and my colleague, General Chair, Dr. V. Munishekar, ICAITPR 2024, and all the participants of the second International Conference of Artificial Intelligence Trends and Pattern Recognition 2024, hosted by Vardhaman College of Engineering and technically co-supported by Hyderabad IEEE section. AI, with its transformative potential and continues to redefine industries, enhance quality of life, and solve complex problems. Today, as we inaugurate this event, we celebrate not only the progress made in this field, but also shared vision of academic and industrial leaders to shape a future driven by intelligent systems and innovative research. I would like to take this moment to acknowledge the invaluable contribution of the organizing committee and technical co-sponsors and our dedicated faculty and students who have worked tirelessly to bring this conference to life. We have total 4 tracks. First one is future trends in AI, and second, data analytics and visualization, and the track 3 is cyber security, and fourth one is high performance computing. I now declare ICTIPR 2024 officially open and look forward to a productive and inspiring conference. Thank you. Let us embark this journey of discovery and collaboration together. Thank you all. Keep learning.
Thank you so much, sir, for being a guiding force behind this conference. I now request our esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly release the souvenir of ICAITPR 2024. I thank all the dignitaries. On that wonderful note, let us continue with the speeches. I would now like to introduce Dr. C. Raghavendra Rao, TPC Chair of ICAITPR 2024. Dr. C. Raghavendra Rao is a distinguished academician and researcher specializing in mathematics, statistics, and computer science. He currently serves as the Secretary of the Indian Society for Rough Sets and an expert member of the UGC committee. Dr. Rao is a prolific contributor to research and education, delivering noble talks on big data, spatial data mining, statistical methods, and mathematics and technology. A fellow of prestigious societies like the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers and the Indian Mathematical Society, he has made impactful contributions to the field of rough sets, data mining, and image processing, earning recognition as a thought leader in his domains. I request Sir to kindly share his thoughts with us.
Good morning. Respected dignitaries on the dais, researchers, and all the contributors of the for this conference. Good morning. This is the second conference. As you see, this is. So the first conference is the beginning, and there is no data, experienced data. Now, after conducting the first conference, there is experienced data. Now people will look at the second conference with that experience. So performance of this second conference will be compared with that, and not only with outside, it will be compared with that. And further, the tremendous growth in the AI, in the name of LLMs now, making it more challenging. So I congratulate the whole team, taken a lot of pains to go through the papers and identify, filter it out, and major task is putting into the one of the tracks. Everything is nowadays coming with LLMs. So whether it should be kept in the first track or second track is a big challenge. I don't think even LLMs can classify the papers if you just look at it that way. So the challenge, all that challenge is taken up, and you are going to witness the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, how the committee take the pains and organize their things. Now, with the thanks are this, the COVID taught us to have online. So the most of the participants who are going to present the paper are demanding for online. So the purpose of the physical conference is likely to be defeated if the online presentations are increasing. And I wish we will bring back the culture of physical meeting total, right from the day one to day end, with the physical presence and maintaining the same interest of the 08th hour to the last hour, and interacting with all the participants and experts and industry people, academicians, will help a lot for enhancing our vision, skill, and out-of-the-box thinking. Today it is required badly. So I wish all of you will stay till the end with full sensors attentive to the conference. I wish the conference had grand success, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Rao, for your enlightening address. We now invite Dr. Y. Vijayalata Reddy, Chairman of IEEE Hyderabad session. Dr. Vijayalata is a professor and Dean of CSE at Vardhaman College of Engineering, Hyderabad, and Chair of the IEEE Hyderabad session 2023-24. With over a decade of leadership in IEEE, she has held roles such as Treasurer of IEEE India Council, SAC Chair, and WIE Vice Chair, contributing to student engagement, diversity in STEM, and educational initiatives. She also coordinates IIT Bombay spoken tutorials and has been a mentor and advocate for the innovation and professional growth. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Thank you. Distinguished and learned guests on the dais, off the dais, delegates, and dear students, a warm greetings to one and all. On behalf of IEEE Hyderabad section, I congratulate the entire conference team for making this event happen. This conference is a second edition where we have already witnessed the first edition, which has been proven very successful. And this second edition, since I was on the campus, I have seen the pain what the organizers have taken in order to evaluate the papers. And it is a really great job of the general chairs and co-chairs and an entire organizing committee, along with our TPC chair, who has been continuously supporting us and who was the real backbone for us to guide toward the conference. Coming to Hyderabad section, like we are celebrating a 40 years of anniversary. And when we come to conferences, there are more than 8,000 conferences approved by IEEE throughout the globe. Maintaining the conference standard is very, very critical. Making the conference happening and trying to submit the paper again to the Explorer is a very, very big challenging on the organizing team. After submitting also, I'm sure that there are many grievances by the authors which are raising. So it is not very easy for us to organize a conference. There are lot of pain which is getting into that, and there are many people, eminent peoples, and obviously the support of the management, principal will play a crucial role in this. Without their support, I don't think so the event can happen. So in Hyderabad section, we have done more than 25 conferences. This is one of the conferences which we have approved and technically supported by Hyderabad section. Apart from that, down the line, there are another 2-3 conferences which are coming by this month end, which has been technically supported by Hyderabad section. And apart from that, we have also flagship conferences which are coming to Hyderabad. One is MapCon, which is from MTT Society, which is on the next week of this month, and where we have more than 2,500 delegates coming to Hyderabad. So if the delegates and the students have an opportunity, kindly be a part of it, attend it. So networking is very, very important for us. How do we connect to the people is important. So with this, I once again congratulate the organizing team and the host institute for their continued support, which they have been extended to IEEE Hyderabad section and making all the events a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Vijayalata ma'am, for your valuable insights. I would now like to invite our respected principal, Dr. J.V.R. Ravindra, Vardhaman College of Engineering, to kindly share your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. And I'm really honored and delighted to share my thoughts about the conference and the research. Having said that, first of all, I warm welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, Sri Balkrishna Reddy Garu and Karthik and Kamaksh Prasad sir and my management team always with us to support in all the things whatever actually we asked for. Without their support, it's hardly to conduct any kind of the event which is very helpful to the student perspective. The one point whenever I get a stage that I always try to share with the students is to tell you that research is not somebody else's cake, right? Research must be a part of the curriculum. You have to always think for the better problem which was opened or closed long time back. So open a problem that was closed a decade ago is also a research, and close a problem that was opened a decade ago is also a research. We have to always come up with the better technologies, better improvements in the existing devices or whatever that you take the concepts. So I came to know that most of you are here from the first year. So you have to inculcate the extra thinking that normally we coin it as a research right from your first year onwards. Once you reach to the third year, you better understand, how do you go beyond the, out of the box thinking. That's what, they were now saying it. And for that, some technologies are very much required. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatever that you're doing it. But on top of it, as I said in the last meeting, that one domain is also very important in which you would like to start your career. So these two, you have to always think, so that, you will really come up with a better solution for the existing one. So it starts with the delta T. You don't really invent a big thing that changes the entire world. So such kind of things nobody will code. But a small delta T change, I can bring it in a particular device that will, perform a better way than the existing one could also be defined as a research. So to do that, these kind of the platforms will helpful, and the authors will present the papers, and you could understand probably a 0.1%, but that itself is the big thing when you reach to the third year as well as in the final year. The point number two is that the industry versus academia. These two are the two sides of a student, and where we give the technology, and the industry will always let you know the recent problems, the burning problems or the hotspots, which normally you have it in the industry. So that's the reason we have two state-of-art laboratories where they talk on the BFSI as well as on the healthcare systems, where all the technologies are integrated in those two laboratories, and we try to give the best to the students to make it more and more convenient to understand the domain knowledge. So thank you very much for your patience, and I wish you all the best. And whenever you get these kind of the opportunities, participate and understand. If you definitely will have a lot of doubts, and the authors will be there, your teachers will be there to better explain you on this area, whatever that you choose. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance and your inspiration. I would now like to call upon our Honorable Chairman, Sir Dr. T. Vijayendra Reddy, sir. Dr. T. Vijayendra Reddy, sir, is a successful educationalist and orthopedic surgeon, under whose leadership Vardhaman has made significant strides in the last 15 years. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. Respected Balakrishna Reddy, sir, Kamakshi Prasad, sir, Karthik, dignitaries on the dais, my brothers, principals, sir, and of the dais dignitaries, and my dear students. I know as a doctor I'm not technically qualified to speak about this conference, but definitely I was just going through that souvenir, the papers, what they were presented, mostly are related to medicine. Mostly papers are all, when I saw in a glance, all were related to the medical. I'll give you a small 1 minute and I'll take it. We have a diagnostic center by name Tenet Diagnostics. So we started that around 4 years. Keeping that aside, we have almost 25,000 X-rays read by some artificial intelligence to a US company. They wanted to come and have a tie-up with us. And the other day I was in the meeting, I was just going through. End of the day, we are all humans. When we sit across and I have to read an X-ray to write a report to that, right? So the 25,000 X-rays, what the feeding we have given it to that, the software is opened, and the way flawless the reports are coming now without any human interaction. I was a bit surprised because end of the day, I've seen last year around 2 or 3 small mistakes done by a consultant. He has overseen it. It's not gross mistakes, end of the day it's a human error, but definitely machine. The way it has given the reports is crazy. The time consuming, the turnout time was amazing. So one thing I can tell you guys is, I heard all our first years. When I was also in first year medicine, he conference entra babu, boring valedo sollo jep. No. Guys, as sir said, research is nothing but repeated searching of the subject. Let it be anything. There's nothing tough in the world. You have to put in your heart. I think it's a wonderful platform. Trust me, guys, I'm telling you. Put in your just 1-2 hours in this conference and see the difference by next conference. You'll love to present papers. This is to be enjoyed. Enjoy this 2-day conference and learn a lot. Let it be 0.1% also. You'll make a difference. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. I'm now pleased to welcome our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Karthik Ayal, to share his perspectives with us. Mr. Karthik is an accomplished IT strategist with over 20 years of experience in leading IT, digital, and cloud transformation programs. He has successfully driven advancements in technology and operations, transitioning legacy systems to innovative platforms with expertise in AI, IoT, and automation. A certified Scrum Master and Agile practitioner, Mr. Karthik excels in process optimization, Six Sigma methodologies, and delivering benchmarks in Agile and DevOps. Currently the Director of Technology Delivery at MassMutual, he oversees policy administration projects and has spearheaded transformative changes in product vision and development. He actively contributes to social causes, promoting skill development and continuous learning. He also embodies the philosophy that leadership is about empowering others to grow. Please welcome him to stage.
Thank you. That introduction would be longer than my speech, I hope. All right. I would like to thank Vardhaman College, the dignitaries here, for giving me this opportunity to speak. I can assure you that all my teachers and professors would be pleasantly surprised that I'm even growing up to be in a position to speak to such august audience. Principal sir was bold enough to stand on this side. My legs are still shaking. It's a 500 strong room. So forgive me for hiding behind the dice. All right, so let's lighten it up. I know most of these researchers here will speak of very complex topics. So I'll start with a problem this morning. My wife asked me, where are you going? Seems like not to office. You put a blazer on and all. I said, yeah, I'm going to go to a college and teach kids. Some ideas that I have in my mind. She's like, what is it about? I said, it's about artificial intelligence. So what does it do? So it can predict things, decisions for you and all. But can you ask the kids to make an app that will tell you what color trouser and blazer you should wear to the occasion? Seriously, this is the conversation. So yeah, one of you could write a paper on what kind of color combination men should go with beyond their whites and blues. And you maybe artificial intelligence can predict that. Having said that, I like stories because stories help understand use cases. What should AI be used for, right? What exactly? So we were trying to play cricket in our office, right? So we formed teams. Now there is an inherent challenge that people feel teams could be built on a bias. Oh, Karthik is holding all these state players, Ranji players, they'll win the tournament, right? So one guy comes and asks, Karthik, did we use AI to make the teams? I'm like, what do you mean by that? He says, no, you can have some practice games, get the data in, and then put it in a system and use some predictive model to tell us what kind of players should be in what team so that it's balanced, right? So I'm telling you simple examples. I know people here are researchers, they'll cite complex stuff, but people want this technology in day-to-day affairs. Think of it. Small things. How many of you want to become managers here? All first year, right? But still, love that managerial job? Don't be. Most of it is going to go extinct. I mean, most of the co-pilots can do that job. They can create those PPTs and spreadsheets that you need. And anyway, Gen Z and millennials don't like taking orders. So AI will take over most of the activities. Having said that, let's talk a little bit about domain and how it is affecting industry. So I come from insurance. And annuities. Annuities are nothing but pension plans like your national pension scheme in India. And most of you probably know insurance in some form or other. Before you take your bike out, the cop might have asked you sometime, where is driver license and insurance, right? Similarly, health insurance if you go to a doctor and so on. So what is AI doing here? It's personalizing care as well as premiums. So for example, if you could run the blood test of a person or do the genome sequencing and all and find out what health issues they might have based on their familial history, you could then customize or tailor your coverage based on that. So if the person is susceptible to diabetes or has more opportunity to fall sick for a cardiac issue, then you could customize your insurance policy to cater to those issues. And all the data that is required for it is available with the healthcare providers. So yes, that is being done. Again, this doesn't mean you'll do a bias with someone. So for example, it's not that, okay, we have figured out from the blood test that somebody has a familial issue of diabetes, so we'll increase their premium. But they also do things like your smartwatch, which I and many of you are having. So they can collect data from it. And let's say if you did the target of 6,000 or 10,000 steps, maybe sir can tell how many steps are good enough, but yeah. So let's take an average between 6,000 to 10,000 steps, and you're losing calories, and all that data is being collected. And at runtime, you can lower your policies. You lower your policy cost, you can lower or improve or suggest certain things to make life better for the people. That's an example of how insurance is using it. How are banks using it? Fintech uses this the most, if you ask me. Stock trading, algorithms, even loan processing. These days, you get these ads that you get this much loan up to 5 lakhs within 5 minutes. How do you think that happens? that happens with prediction on the risk appetite, the repayment capability, and so on. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, I see this as a genie out of the bottle because no one can put it back in. Everybody believes this can be game-changing. There is no limit to it. I mean, the ultimate goal has always been how can we replicate the human mind? And in that quest, we will keep the genie out of the bottle. What I mean by that is this thing can cut both ways. It's so interesting with all the use cases, some of which were described here by our esteemed guests, and some which I described in the industry side, and it's growing. But one thing that I would request all the professors, researchers to impress upon when they are grooming the young minds like you is to focus heavily on trust and ethics, because this technology has no bounds. It doesn't know what is right, what is the limit, where it should go and all. I won't be surprised in a couple of years if we have a trust and ethics officer to, control this. But yeah, so those are a few examples, and this is how I see it evolving. I hope it was relevant and made your mind open to some of the ideas that were spoken here. Thanks a lot. Wish you all the success.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful address. Now I would like to say a few words about Dr. Kamakshi Prasad, our other esteemed guest of honor. Professor V. Kamakshi Prasad, Senior Professor of Computer Science and Engineering at JNTUH College of Engineering, Hyderabad, has over 31 years of teaching and research experience. He holds BTech, MTech, and PhD degrees from KLC Andhra University and IIT Madras, respectively. Joining JNTUH as an assistant professor in 1992, he progressed to senior professor in 2016. Professor Prasad has held key administrative roles, including controller of exams, coordinator of TEQIP2, head of CSE, and chairperson of the Board of Studies of CSE. Actively contributing to academic councils and governing bodies, he has also served as a board member at Hyderabad Central University. Honored with the Telangana State Teacher Award in 2020, his contributions to academia and administration are widely recognized. I request Dr. Kamakshi Prasad, sir, to address today's event. Sir.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor Balkrishna Reddy Garu, renowned academician, Chairman, Telangana State Council for Higher Education, and other dignitaries, my dear delegates, faculty members, students, my warm greetings to one and all. I have been honored to be here as guest of honor for this August gathering. I was invited to come here as the guest of honor for this event on international conference, IEEE International Conference on Artificial Intelligence Trends and Pattern Recognition. This area is very close to my heart. I have been in this domain from my research days. And for last 1 year, I have been interacting with Professor C.R. Rao Garu on large language models, the relevance of LLMs to different societal problems, and we have been witnessing a significant progress in our research collaborations. And this is the second episode. I wish this event happens regularly on a yearly basis. And during the first few years of incubation, it will be hosted by Vardhaman, and later an opportunity may be given for hosting this event at different places in the country. You know, we are in the transition phase. So unlike earlier days, now the ecosystem is being built up by the state government and national government. All of us know, as your principal said, industry academic collaboration is very much needed. In that perspective, two tangible changes have been happening. Number one, professor of practice is going to be a reality. Earlier, only the people who have been teaching in the academics are continuing as teachers. But now, AICT has understood the gap between skill and knowledge, and they are now inviting industry people to act as academic professors. And the second one, skill is given a prominent importance. Unlike earlier days, if you are knowledgeable, you are duly recognized and awarded. But now, knowledge without skill is useless. It was lately realized in our country, and our state government is promoting a skill university in a big way. It is going to be a torchbearer for all the technological as well as traditional universities in the coming days. We have been we are setting a very big targets, like by 2047 we want to be a developed country. Developed country does not mean economic progression. A country with social progression, gender equity, and then eco-friendly, all these things have to be comprehensively addressed. So the engineers have a bigger role to play, and particularly because the artificial intelligence, machine learning, pattern recognition are thrust areas, we have still bigger role to play to transform our economy and the perspective of our country in the world, all these things. So I appeal all the students to fully avail the deliberations that take place in this two-day conference and set their goals which suits their temperament, skill set, and move forward in the mission of making this country a developed country by 2047. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your enriching words. Finally, we are privileged to welcome our chief guest, Dr. V. Balakista Reddy. Professor Balakista Reddy is a distinguished academician, legal expert, and a prominent figure in the fields of higher education and legal studies. He currently serves as the in-charge Vice Chancellor of JNTUH, and he is also the chairman of the Telangana State Council of Higher Education. With a rich legacy of academic and administrative excellence, Professor Reddy has played a pivotal role in shaping policies and initiatives aimed at enhancing the quality of higher education in Telangana. A scholar of profound expertise, he has significantly contributed to legal and international studies through teaching, research, and numerous publications. His visionary leadership at TSCHE reflects his commitment to an inclusive and robust education system, fostering innovation and driving impactful reforms in academia. Professor Reddy's unwavering dedication to academic excellence and his passion for empowering youth through education make him an inspiring leader and a role model in the academic fraternity. So we are eager to hear your thoughts about this august gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good morning, one and all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, chairman, principal, other friends, delegates, and my dear students. I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you. And also I congratulate because they organized wonderful event. I can see you all. So I congratulate you all, particularly organizers, the Vardhaman, So friends, I know I have a written speech, but hearing from others and just now I heard that you are all first years. I thought, it won't work. That's why I want to speak ex-tempo, okay? I know we are going to have, you are going to discuss next to 2 days artificial intelligence trends, okay? I'll just go back because first year students are there. So artificial intelligence is a part of technology. What do you mean by technology? Technology is the application of knowledge for practical purposes. Technology is application of knowledge for practical purpose or more particularly industrial purposes. When did this technology started? Is it that we are talking about technology because of 4.0 or no? Technology was there and is there, is going to be there. Okay? When I say was there, look at, maybe 1 or 2 minutes back. The humanity used technology for centuries. If you ask, because I am a teacher first and then I am chairman and other things, if you ask me when, sir, technology started, I don't have answer. Maybe I can cleverly say that from time immemorial. Okay? So to put it in, this technology was there in ancient times. All civilizations used technology for bronze, construction purposes, and also wheel technology. All these technologies was used by humanity for betterment. So technology is there earlier. But how improvised technologies are happening? So if you look at over the time or Middle Ages, so maybe 10th, 11th, 12th century onwards, the technology was, used in a better manner because of certain developments. What kind of developments humanity has witnessed? Developments including Renaissance, Reformation movement, invention of printing press. Can anybody say who invented printing press? Because it revolutionized, entire technology, Gutenberg. So, invention of printing press, and we have sea trade, sea routes. People like Columbus, Vasco da Gama, all they, invented sea routes, sea trade. All these are all helped humanity for betterment. So improvised technologies, it, was possible because of improvised technology. But today, last 400-500 years of history, if you look at, I'm not, because I don't have much time also, but I'm giving you a glimpse. So last 400-500 years of history, if you look at humanity, technology is there and is changing everything what we speak. Okay, if I say what we call modern technologies, how it happens today, the modern technologies we call revolution. Last 400 to 500 years of history, if you look at, humanity has witnessed a lot of changes, are revolutionary changes. 17th century, we witnessed scientific revolution. 18th century, political revolution. 19th century, industrial revolution. 20th century, information revolution. And 21st century. Are we in 21st century or not? What is the revolution we are witnessing? Digital revolution. That is what the technology. So or to put it in, so earlier speaker, spoke about knowledge. Today, the globe is ruled by knowledge. If you are, superpower, how will you decide? Not based by your economic power, not based by your political power, but it is based by your technology, your talent, your knowledge. So that's why if you look at history, friends, 19th century was ruled by a small, teeny country, that is the UK or Europe, so because of their intellect. 20th century, international governance is influenced by American continent. Yeah, we say 19th century belongs to UK or Europe. 20th century was American century, and 21st century is whose century? Our century, Asian century. So 21st century, we are going to play an important role in the Committee of Nations. When I say to Asian countries, countries like China, countries like India, of course, I will speak about, a minute or two, Indian century. Why? Because India is going to play important role. Though India is a developing country, but certain aspects we know less than any developed country. So, Indian century, because Kamakshi Prasad and others telling about that India is going to be a 2047 developed nation. Vikasit Bharat, that is what our Prime Minister says. Vikasit Bharat are developed countries. Of course, technology is going to be an important role, and definitely India. What is the advantage? Why I'm talking about Asian century or Indian century? The advantage is that India is the youngest country in the world, youth nation of the world. 65% of your population is below 30 years age. That is what you all. So that is where education plays important role, and that's where India is going to play a role. I can tell you, friends, no hesitation in telling that India is going to supply human resource to the global society. In the 21st century, countries are going to depend on us, depend on you, I'm saying you youth. So that is where we are going to supply human resource to the talent, human resource to the global society. That is where we all have to think, and particularly organizations or universities, academic, I also, Vijendraji, I recently developed a new concept called CSR. CSR versus ASR. What is CSR? Corporate social responsibility. Any company else, this much they have to give back. Earlier, CSR was a philanthropy. It was a charity. It was a voluntary thing. But today, CSR is mandated by law. Companies Act 2013 mandates that if a company earns this much of money, they have to give. So earlier it was changed from voluntary to mandate. So ASR, what is ASR? Academic social responsibility. It is a new term I coined. I am, as a law teacher, as a, person, last 10 years I am doing a lot of work on the, academic social responsibility of institutions. You call it universities responsibility or academic social responsibility. I heard just now, through chairman, I know Vardhaman is doing wonderful, work in that academic social responsibility. We are not only producing talent people, but we have to see that, we have to give back to the society. And the kind of research work you are doing, Vijendraji, I compliment you, and I think that is what the social responsibility, whether it is healthcare, whether it's a other field. So academic social responsibility. I am coming back to again, yes, definitely India is going to lead. Though we have problems, I'm not saying that India is a developing country, poor country. Problems are there, but in the years to come, we are going to have. That is what the India or technology. Okay, I said the industrial, first industrial. If you look at the last 400-500 years, I said, and particularly recent past. Okay. I said, humanity, because we are talking about technology, we are talking about, issues. That's why these industrial revolutions helped in the improvement of technology, or in other way, technologies which have helped, coming industrial revolution. You all know that students, since first year students, I thought, first industrial revolution, 1760, which actually revolutionized, invention of water, all those things, coal, Then second industrial revolution, actually invention of electricity. That is where a lot of revolutionary changes happened. And third industrial revolution, communication revolution, or fourth we call digital revolution, I was just mentioning about, or what we call 4.0. Fourth industrial revolution and fifth industrial we are talking about. All these are all part of the humanity. I said, technological developments. But just maybe a minute or so, because I'm looking all these, and you are going to deliberate next to 2 days the issues. I want to put certain issues which we all have to think over. Okay, so here, my role comes as a law professor or law teacher. Today the connect between law and technology. Friends, don't forget that we are all living in a multidisciplinary world. We all have to work in tandem. I can't say that you are an engineer, had nothing to do with, I'm a lawyer, you are a doctor. No, we are aligned. NEP. National Education Policy 2020 emphasizes the multidisciplinary approach. That's why we all have to mingle with other disciplines. That context, just I want to raise few issues as a lawyer. So today, the technology, the law and technology, or connect between law and technology. I always say that law follows technology. Technological developments necessitate the legal regulations. That's where I know. But unfortunately, what happened is, we are latecomers. I mean, law. Revolutionary technology. Today, technology is happening in a faster manner. And, law is not catching up. That is where the society is confronted with a lot of challenges. Today, because of these growing technologies or revolutionary technologies, what we call today, 21st century technologies, I think, you all come across the word like net technologies. Yes? NET. What do you mean by NET? New and emerging technologies. The latest, last 20 years or last, 15, 20 years, we are hearing about new and emerging technologies. Okay, all these artificial intelligence. I call them because I am a law professor, I call them as A to Z technologies. Net technology is also called A to Z technologies. What do you mean by A to Z technology? You name any alphabet, technology is there. That's where you are starting artificial intelligence to automation, to big data, to blockchain technology, to cryptocurrency, to cloud computing, to drone technology. I can go on, saying. So all these technology have connect with AI. Of course, out of all these emerging technologies, AI plays important role. AI plays, I was looking your website, your brochure. So AI with, all these technologies, that's why I thought, just raise these issues. So important technology AI. But one important thing, we all have to, again, part of social responsibility, Vijendarji, I'm telling you, one gap is there. Other side, technology is happening, but today law is not catching up, and legal issues, particularly a lot of legal challenges. Today, the technology is posing challenges to the governance, challenges to the regulators, challenges to the legal. So the existing legal are, because of fast nature of technology, just now I said. So this is where the existing rules, regulations are inadequate because of the fast nature of technology. That is where we have to discuss a lot of things, how technology and law can go together. That's one important thing. If I say that the existing rules, international or domestic, actually today, states, sovereignty we call, state jurisdiction. State means, don't think Telangana or Andhra Pradesh, state means country. So today countries are confronted with the challenges. Are really countries, are, sovereign country? Earlier we used to talk about sovereignty, jurisdiction. But today, these are all, changing in nature. Today, no more sovereignty. Today, you sit and do something which is impacting, across the globe. How to regulate that? Most of the technologies are posing, cross-border challenges. That is where the legal rules have to come. I think some of legal rules we have to think over, we have to because this is what I call the moment when technology happens, law has to follow. Any law, if you look at aviation, Wright brothers invented aircraft. The moment aircraft invented, it has a cross-border in nature. There's how to regulate. People started thinking and regulating. Space technology. Today, you all know, being a first-year students, India is again doing great work in the space technology. You know when it happened? On 4th October 1957, successful launch of Sputnik 1 by former Soviet Union, which what we call is a fourth dimension of human activity. New era has begun, and today India is doing extremely well, in the technology, though whatever we are limited, I'm happy to share that I'm fortunate to contribute in the space law. We don't have a law. So part of that, last 2.5 decades, I'm trying to convince the success, ISRO chairmen, India needs law because India is moved from scientific technological phase to commercial business. India is doing millions and billions of worth of dollar business in the space technology. The moment when we do business, litigation comes, then we need law. The role of judges, not to make law, but interpret law. If law is there, they will say. So all these are all new things which, we all have to think, and more particularly, when I said, since here is artificial intelligence related things, there are a lot of huge gaps in the legal side, where we can think over some of the issues which I raised. I think, I've taken, much time. But again, friends, think over. All these are all, maybe another 5 years, another 10 years, we are going to confront these kind of challenges. Today, cyber security, you all know that, some of the papers I saw, cyber security is a big challenge because it's a cross-border. You are doing great work in the technology, but we are, late. Today, if any cyber crime, cyber squatting, all these things, we are clueless. Where to go, whom to approach, what kind of recourse. These are all, things which all we have to think over, and we have to discuss, these kind of things for, better governance, rules, regulations. I think with this, I'll conclude. And once again, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Balakista Reddy, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. I would now request our esteemed chief patrons, Honorable Chairman, Sir Dr. T. Vijender Reddy, sir, Honorable Secretary Shri T. Upender Reddy, sir, and Honorable Treasurer Shri E. Prabhakar Reddy, sir, to kindly felicitate Dr. V. Balakista Reddy. Thank you so much, sir. I once again request Dr. Vijender sir, Shri Upender sir, and Shri Prabhakar sir to kindly felicitate our guest of honor, Dr. Kamakshi Prasad sir. Thank you so much. I once again request our esteemed chief patrons to kindly felicitate Mr. Karthik Ayal. I thank our respected chairman, sir, our respected secretary, sir, and treasurer, sir, for doing the honors. I also thank all our dignitaries.
As we conclude this inaugural session, I invite Dr. Shanti Makka, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering and Head Teaching Learning Center, to deliver the vote of thanks. I would request Madam to kindly take the stage.
Thank you so much, Shantini ma'am. Very good morning, distinguished guests, speakers, delegates, and my dear colleagues. Great achievements are not born from individual effort, but from the power of collaboration and sharing. As we conclude the inaugural session of the second International Conference on Artificial Intelligence Trends and Pattern Recognition, ICAITPR 2024. I, Dr. Shanti Makka, Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and Head Teaching Learning Center, NEED, honored to extend my sincere gratitude to everyone whose efforts and support are set to make this conference a remarkable success. I extend heartfelt gratitude to the management of Vardhaman College of Engineering, our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Vijender Reddy Sir, Sri T. Upender Reddy Sir, Secretary. They are ably supported by Mr. M. Rajshekar Reddy Sir, Vice Chairman, and Mr. E. Prabhakar Reddy Sir, Treasurer, for their unwavering support and vision in organizing this conference. I express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. V. Balakista Reddy Sir, Chairman of the Telangana State Council of Higher Education, for gracing this event with his presence and delivering an inspiring address. Your vision and insights have set the tone for the conference. A special thanks to our guest of honor, Professor V. Kamakshi Reddy Sir, Prasad Sir, Director of R&D, JNTUH, for his enlightening words and unwavering support in bridging academia and industry. We are honored to have Mr. Somayajula Karthikeya Sir, Director of Technology Delivery at Mass Mutual, as a distinguished guest for our conference. With his extensive expertise in technology, leadership, and innovation, he brings invaluable insights into an ever-evolving IT landscape. To all our esteemed dignitaries, including our keynote speakers, session chairs, and invited guests, thank you for your participation and commitment
to advancing the frontiers of artificial intelligence. I extend my sincere appreciation to Professor J.V.R. Ravindra Sir, Principal, Vardhaman College of Engineering, for his leadership and encouragement in hosting this conference. Dr. Ravindra Sir's commitment to promote research and continuous learning aligns perfectly with the goals of this conference. And we are grateful for his guidance in making this event possible. A special acknowledgement to the organizing committee led by Professor H. Venkateswara Reddy Sir, Dr. V. Munishekar Sir, General Secretary, and Dr. C. Raghavendra Rao Sir, Technical Program Chair, for their meticulous planning for execution and also briefing about out-of-box thinking. A special mention goes to Professor Y. Vijayalatha Reddy Ma'am, Professor in CSC and Dean Mentoring, Vardhaman College of Engineering, whose leadership, extensive contribution to the IEEE community, and passion for fostering research have been pivotal in shaping the success of this conference. Finally, to all the delegates, researchers, faculties, and students who gathered here, thank you for your elation and engagement. Your presence ensures that ICAITPR 2024 will be a hub of innovative ideas and collaborative efforts. As we embark on this two-day journey of knowledge sharing, I encourage you all to immerse yourselves in the sessions ahead and make the most of this exceptional platform. Thank you, and I wish everyone a successful and enriching conference ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words of gratitude. I request everyone to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. With this, we come to the end of the inaugural session of the ICAITPR 2024. So now I would request the students to kindly stay back as our respected dignitaries leave the auditorium. Students, kindly stay back, students and keynote speakers and authors. Students, kindly wait for a few minutes before the next set of instructions are given.